Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's Damron. We're playing Call of Duty Vanguard. We are on the 7th mission, Rats of Tobruk. We are playing as Lucas now, who is going to have a lot of lethal explosive equipment that you can bring into the game. This is a very fun mission, and just like all the other characters in the game, Lucas does have an achievement that's tied to his abilities, and his abilities are essentially that he can carry several, explosive type weapons, special weapons with him, and that's Pocket Full of Fun. Pocket Full of Fun, what it says is to use 4 types of lethal equipment, getting 3 kills with each. Now, either it's worded wrong or it's just not it just tracks wrong. I don't know. It should say, using 4 lethal equipment, get 3 simultaneous kills, because all you have to do is get 3 kills with any type of his lethal equipment and it will progress 25%. So right in the very beginning of this mission, you're tasked with throwing a grenade in that tank right in front of us, and then a few trucks are going to come push up at us. Now you can actually throw your gammon bombs and just throw them down there and kill all those enemies that are coming out of that truck there, and as long as you kill 3 of them with a gammon bomb, then you'll get progress towards that achievement. Now the other types of lethal equipment are the M24 grenades, his timed explosives, and his throwing knives, but you don't actually have to use those. You can reload this checkpoint right here and get all of the credit for those right here. You can just keep banging it out until you pop the achievement. Now it might not progress every time because maybe you didn't get 3 kills, but I found blowing up that truck was the best, and it would progress 25% each time that I blew it up. So that's definitely the best way to do it. So just keep reloading this checkpoint until you finish off that achievement. And as we're moving forward, there's a couple really important things with this mission. First off, make sure you keep your starting pistol with you, okay? You're gonna need to be able to carry that pistol all the way to the end of the mission. The second thing that's important is once you kind of clear out this little German outpost where you're going to examine that map, again, that's an objective that you have to do, make sure you pick up this silenced MP40 that's sitting on the crate in front of it. We're going to need that for the next achievement, which is the Pied Piper achievement. So once you have that, now you should have the silenced MP40 and your starting pistol. Interact with the map, you'll have a small cutscene, and you've convinced Robert to go with you and Dez, and now we have to advance through the desert without getting detected in order to get the Pied Piper achievement. And this is why we wanted the silenced MP40, because there are some enemies that we need to take out, and as long as we use our silenced MP40, we won't technically be detected. You can get kills without being detected, okay? Being detected is when the enemies are alerted and they know of your presence and they can come to you. So all you need to do for this one, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to advance forward. We're going to hide in these small kind of ruins here. We're just going to hang out just for a few seconds. There's some German soldiers on the other side of us. We're going to hang out. Robert's an idiot. He comes on the other side anyway. I don't know. He should be getting blasted, but it doesn't matter. We're just going to hang out here for just a second. So there's actually some enemies in the bushes. You can kind of see their lights right in front of us. We wanted them to turn around, and they're going to walk towards the other direction now and talk to that German soldier that's up elevated on the 2nd level by that tree. So there's 3 of them right here. You can see 2 on the ground and 1 on the top. And the best thing here is just kind of wait a second. Eventually the guy that's on the top is going to walk off, and we won't have to worry about him at all. Once he walks off and the other 2 German soldiers are spread out enough, we can use our silenced MP40 to just boom, get a headshot, and then we can move over to the guy that's kind of down in between this broken bridge, boom, get a headshot, and now we're going to progress underneath that broken bridge. So the other German soldier that was on top up there by the tree, he kind of walks off to the right, and you don't even have to worry about him. He walks so far away, we don't need to deal. You're going to come to a split here in the road that's going to continue up left where kind of the water is, or you can go right. Be sure you go right. To the left there is a huge group of German soldiers that obviously we don't want to get detected by. So if you see left right here, there's a bunch of them. So we're going to stay in this kind of small path. Somehow they can't see us, but that's okay. We're going to just stay in this path, and we're going to advance to this larger ruins up here. And up in these ruins, there's 3 German soldiers that we need to kill. As soon as you go in, get your aimer up and aim at the door across from you. There'll be a German soldier that should pop into your view pretty quickly. And then on the right hand side, there's going to be another one. Take him out. As soon as you do, look left again, there will be another one in this entryway. So as long as you're quick, you should be able to take out all 3 of those without anybody being alerted. And after you've taken them out, you're pretty much home, you're home free to get through the desert. So you're going to evade the Germans. You'll get through the desert, and there's really only like a short portion here where you're not even really at any worry of being spotted. Really, you're gonna run underneath this bridge here with Dez and Robert and just kind of stay underneath this bridge. You know, there's gonna be some trucks that go above you. So people have unlocked this achievement in different places. I'm not sure, maybe it's server related, I don't know. For me, I unlocked the achievement right here. Other people said they had to make it all the way to the German encampment coming up, so I'm just going to show you all the way up to that point. I really think the delay in it unlocking for different people is probably more related to server issues and connectivity than necessarily it. You've technically met the objective at this point, but nonetheless, just progress along this path, and if you eventually get to the German tent up here, you know, you should definitely have it by this point. So once you've got here, you know, as long as you haven't been detected, the Pied Piper achievement should be popped. And now we're going to go all the way to the very end of the game. So I've blown up a bunch of stuff. You're going to be attacked by a Stuka, and the achievement, that's definitely not a knife, tasks you with taking out the Stuka using a pistol, grenade, or rocket. That does not mean you cannot do damage to it with other things. All that means is your last shot has to be with a pistol, a grenade, and a rocket. And by far, the easiest of those three is your starting pistol. So you saw me, I was using that MG nest to do some damage to it. Obviously, early on, you can do as much damage to you as you want with other, you know, types of weapons like I use there, and about halfway, you know, through the damage phase of the Stuka, you'll actually be attacked by a second group of German soldiers. So you don't really have to be concerned early on when the Stuka comes in that you're going to do so much damage you're going to kill it, right? Because you'll know that, okay, when this second group of soldiers come in, that's when you need to start being more careful, and that's the point at which I started just only shooting it with my pistol, because you don't want to kill it with like the MG42, get a checkpoint, or end the mission, I should say, and then have to redo the whole mission just to get this achievement. So you'll see it here. This is by far the easiest weapon I think to get the final blow with, is the starting pistol. So, you know, it'll come at you and you can easily take some shots at it and take it out. So that's how you'll get the That's Definitely Not a Knife achievement. So we've banged out that, Pocket Full of Fun, and Pied Piper all in the Rats of Tobruk super fun mission. And I hope you guys are enjoying this. That's 7 missions off the table. We've only got 2 more missions left in the game, and we'll be grabbing all the achievements. As always, we'll have that 100%. So I hope you guys are enjoying it, and hopefully I'll see you in the Battle of El Alamein next.